This one's called Deceptive, title track of my album. She might look like a little girl, but she's not that a little inside. She might not seem that hyper, but she's the type of girl who can sit upright. So don't judge a book by its cover. Find an ordinary lover for yourself, lover for yourself. Looks may be deceptive unless unaccepted, you know her right. Look, it all comes down to the people around you, so treat them alright. Girl, she looks kinda pretty, but she might not be with it, trying to hit on her no. Your mama said be a man, boy, grow up while you can, boy, so take it slow, take it slow, whoa, whoa, slow, whoa. Looks may be deceptive unless unaccepted, you know her right. Look, it all comes down to the people around you, so treat them alright. She's like a willow spider. She's got venom deep inside her. If only you open your eyes wider, you see she's just a joyride. When I look back on what I said this morning, it's not easy to forget it now. When I think of all the consequences that I'll face when I leave this town, I'm in no hurry, so why should I worry? None of it meant to come out that way. This world's scary, and that's why I'm sorry, 'cause there's no place like home. It's the end of the rainbow. you, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank Alwyn, Vivian, and Bruce for coming up playing with me. Who doesn't know this guy? Who doesn't know him? I mean, with 750 million views on YouTube, it's hard not to know him. But, you know, we're always singing his song. We don't even know what it means. We're dancing to it. We love it, but I'll come back to that later. I'll come back to Sai later. Back in the second grade, my teacher told my parents at a PTA meeting that I was a dreamer. So I didn't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing back then. But I knew that it played on my mind, and it made me think that I was different from the others. And I tried so hard to fit in. I tried to be someone I'm not. I tried to pay more attention in class, let my mind not drift away. I was turning into something I wasn't. And then, as I grew, I realized that being normal was only a sort of man-made, myopic term that bracketed the ones that fell in line and dreamed the expected. But John Lennon's lyrics in Imagine went a long way toward making me believe that, hey, it's not that bad being a dreamer. Great people dream dreams and made them reality. There's no harm in dreaming to do revolutionary things, but that doesn't make a child with a dream of self-expression any less important. But to my lopsided, ponytailed, second-grade, milk-toothed self, it's kind of hard to explain that. It's kind of hard to explain that dreams are important. Perhaps our ambitions are an outcome of how strong our dreams are, or how strongly we dream. I'm here to talk to you today, ladies and gentlemen, about my dream. Standing right here amidst achievers from varied fields is a dream come true. It's really big for me. And I was born and raised here in Chennai, the only place in the world I'd like to call home. I grew up listening to tunes of the great Ilayaraja, A.R. Rahman, some Indian classical as well. And I tried singing them before I could even really talk. And as I grew up, I started seeing the perception of the Indian music industry was sort of built on the eminence of these great people, the name that these great people have brought in, that our city upholds in its musical heritage. And then I've been faced with these questions so many times. People come and ask me, so Mali, how are you going to go about marketing your independent English pop album in a place like Chennai, from a place like Chennai, which is so highly associated with the Carnatic and film industry? I mean, 19-year-old pop, singer-songwriter, girl, nothing seemed to make sense. But you know, I think the answer to that question lies in the question itself. It's the belief that one can't market independent pop music, English pop music in a place like Chennai, from a place like Chennai. That's the belief I want to change. That's my dream. Wow, I really must be a dreamer. Now, you see, everything these days is globalized. Everything is everyone's. It's a global environment. The internet is a homogenizing factor. It's brought everyone together. It's made distances smaller. But why is it that music alone is such a localized thing? Why is it that our perception of music has to be so localized and stereotyped? For example, take this guy. He didn't make an album. He didn't put his name out there, but then he made a music video. And he put it on the internet. And now millions of people around the world know him. So that's all it takes. Now, as a singer-songwriter, what singing and songwriting is to me, it's like expressing a part of your life in words. That's one unique point that us singer-songwriters have. We can express music, we can express our feelings, sentiments, situations we've been in the form of words and tune. And I look at every chapter in my life as a song, and every chapter in my life has inspired me to write a song. And I want to get this message out to people in the world. Fortunately, my target is the rest of the world. It's the whole world. And to target that market, I have the internet on my side. Everyone's on the internet. I mean, his video was an overnight hit. We all know that. There was Kolaveri. That was an overnight hit. So everything is in the internet right now because that's something people have access to. So about being a singer-songwriter, getting my music out there, that's really what I want to do. Now, putting it in context for the Indian music industry, a lot of Indian artists don't really dream big. They don't really want to do something beyond what's already done. Now, that needs to change. That seriously needs to change because if few people, a handful of artists dream and get their music out there and just dare to be something different, that'll pave a path for independent artists just like me to make a mark in the international music industry. And I really hope that happens. I mean, I'm not expecting to do it with my debut album in the next few months. I might not even do it in the next few years, but I will be happy if someone dreams, just like me, to break this barrier, to break this notion that you cannot market music unless you fit under a particular category. So, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. No dreamer is ever too small, and no dream is ever too big. Thank you.